Okay, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Okay, so inshallah, let's begin. Open up to this page up on your book, and we'll begin. So right above, at the top of the page, do you see that yellow circle right there? I want you to put your finger on it and say it with me. Tamarinu. Tamarinu. Good, mashallah. I like how you guys are using na'am and la in your responses. You'll get used to it more and more, and it'll be easier for you to say it. Tamarinu. Tamarinu, does anybody know what that means? Do you have any guesses, maybe? Right. Mashallah, some of you know exercises. Review is a good guess. It means exercise. Like, you know the way that you learn a lesson and then you do the exercise. So tamarinu means exercises. Good. Brother Muhsin picked up on that. It's plural, exercises. Tamarinu. Oh, mashallah, you did the coloring page? I was going to sign that for homework. You're ahead. So tamarinu means exercises. So let's look at the first exercise. There's, I think, 3 exercises to this. The first one, let's read the directions. The directions are in bold. Let's read it. Iqra. Oh. It says Iqra waqtub. Iqra waqtub. Good. Iqra means what? Iqra. Good. MashaAllah, some of you know read. And I'm sure you guys have heard this word before, right? Iqra. You've heard it in the Quran maybe. Iqra means read. So I'm telling you read. Like I'm telling you to do something. Waqtub. What does wa mean? And. Good. Iqra, read. Wa, and uktub, waqtub. And write. Good. Brother Muaz, he got it. It means write. Sister Fatima got it. Sister Yusra. Read and write. Iqra waqtub. What is the connecting word? It means and. So basically the directions are to read and write the following, whatever comes after, okay? And in parentheses, you see right next to it, it says Iqra'i waqtubi, right? Iqra'i waqtubi. Right, it means read and write for girls, right? Right, feminine form. So some of you already know that. Inshallah, we're going to get into that a little bit later. So if you already know it, you're a little bit ahead. So Iqra'i waqtubi, it basically is the female form of it. So if you're a girl, I know quite a few of you are, right? I am too. So that's what I'm going to listen to. I'm going to listen to the command Iqra'i waqtubi. And the boys, they listen to Iqra waqtub. So there's 2 different forms, but inshallah we'll get into that later. So let's look. What do we read and write? What should we read and write? The following sentences. You see the sentences in, I think it's like it's a purple color? Oh, sorry, the words, right? We're going to read them and we're going to write them. And I'm going to ask you what they mean. Okay? So what's the first word? Masjidan. Good. Brother Ayan, he got it. What does masjidan mean? It's pretty much right. Brother Ashid, masjidan equals a masjid. How does he know it's a masjid? Masjidan means good. Good. MashaAllah, I'm seeing some of the ones that are typing up a little bit ahead. I'm recognizing some of their names, and inshallah that's how we'll get to learn each other, by typing up here. So masjidan means a masjid. And we know it's a is because it's un. In Shifa, what happens in a lot of languages, it's like that. In, you know, in Urdu or in Spanish even, you have feminine and masculine, right? You have different forms. Right. So it happens in a lot of languages. I think in English, I don't think it really happens that much. But let's look at the next one. So you have masjidan means a masjid. The next word is baytun. Good. And what does baytun mean? Good. I see some of you are remembering the a house. Baytun means a house. Good. Any house. Brother Maz, you reminded me, any house. Not, you could be any non-general, not specific, undefined house. Any house. Good. So let's look at the next one. Hada. Hada means this. Hada means that pointing word, the one that means this. Oh, what you want to do is later, we're going over them right now. We want you to write this. Write this out. Like, write out the word masjida and put the haraka on it. Read them aloud and write them, okay? So the next word is ma. What does ma mean? Ma means what? Ma is the question one. You can write it in pencil on like a piece of paper. You can label it, exercise 1, and you can put it in a notebook, and you can save them up like that. So let's look at the next one. The next one is a. A means is, good. The only thing is we don't want you to get your books a little bit, messy, so keep it clean, okay? So a means is. And when do you use this word? What kind of sentences? Do you use it when you answer something? Do you use it when you... Good, Brother Ashir, he said question. It's a question word. Good, right, Sister Fatima? It's the question word. So you always see it in the questions. Let's look at the next one. Na'am. Na'am means yes, right? Yes, it means yes. Good. Na'am is the answer word. You say na'am when somebody asks you a question and you want to say yes. So let's look at the next one. The next one's like the opposite, right? Next one is la. Good. La means no. So la is the other question one. The answer one, sorry. Ma means what? Ma is that question, you use it in a question, like ma hada. What is that? Ma hada. So ma is the question word. And the last one, some of you are getting ahead of me, mashallah. Wa, right, wa means and. Brother Ayan, I see, Brother Tamur, all of you guys got it. Wa means and. It's that connecting word that you use, that we used in the directions, iqra, waqta. We used the word wa because it connected it. Right, it's like the conjunction. So do you all understand how to do these? You're going to read them aloud, like masjidun, baytun, hada, ma, a, na'am, la, wa. So those are our new words. We're going to read them and write them. Are you ready to move on to exercise 2? Do you have any questions? What does a mean? Okay. A means a question word. Usually means is. Like if we said ahada, it means is this, whatever. Like ahada baytun, is this a house? So means is, like a question. Okay, so look at the next directions for exercise number 2. Let's read it. Iqra waqtub. And then iqra'i waqtubi. Right, Sister Fatima remembered from before. It means read and write. Iqra waqtub. Right, read and write. So let's look. What do they want us to read and write? This time it's sentences, right? So we have to read the sentence, understand it, and then we can write it, okay? Read and write. So, sentence number 1. Let's say it aloud together. Right, some of you are already getting it. MashaAllah. Hada baytun. Hada baytun. These ones are easy, right? This is a house. MashaAllah. So, hada means this. Baytun means a house. And then the is part. Where does the is come from again? Is comes from implied, right? Brother Muhsin, he got it. Brother Ashir, is implied. So hada baytun, this is a house. Let's look at the next sentence. It's very similar, right? Let's read it aloud. Hada masjidun. Write in pencil if you want what the sentence is, okay? Don't use pen, right? The pen, in case you want to erase something, it's better to use pencil. Hada masjidun. Good. I see some of you writing it. This is a masjid. Hada, this, masjidun, a masjid. Very similar to the first one, right? Hada baytun, hada masjidun. Let's look at the next one. The next one's a long sentence, right? Like double the size. So, sentence number 3. Hada baytun, wa hada masjidun. Good, Sister Amina, you got it. Hada baytun wa hada masjidun. Hada baytun. Let's look at that first part. Right there, hada baytun means this is a house. And then you have the wa to connect it. And then you also want to say hada masjidun. this is a masjid. So you want to say both of these things at once so you can combine it, 2 in 1. And you stick an and in between. Right, this is a house and this is a masjid. هذا بيت وهذا مسجد. 2 in 1. Okay. Let's move on. We've got 3 more sentences. Oh, and do you all notice how there's numbers? The Arabic numbers? Some of you, I'm sure, already know this. Naam, right. You see the Arabic numbers. If you want to use this as a review, you can learn them from here. So 1, 2, 3. We're on question number 4 right now. Abaytun hada. Right. Is this a house? Abaytun hada. MashaAllah, right. You can use all this when you read Quran. You can see you can recognize some of these Arabic. So abaytun hada means is this a house? A is, baytun a house, hada this. Abaytun hada, is this a house? So that's our question. What's our answer? Right, Sister Fatima said, Brother Hassan, no, this is a masjid. In Arabic we say, la means no, hada masjidun, this is a masjid. So somebody asked, abaytun hada? And the answer was, la hada masjidun. You see how you sort of use the same words in the question and the answer? Abaytun hada, and you say, la hada masjidun. So you answer what somebody asks you, right? It makes sense. Let's look at the next question answer. Ma hada. Right, somebody typed in, what is this? Ma hada. Ma means what. Hada is this. Ma hada. What is this? And our answer is, right, is implied. What is our answer? Our answer is, this is a house, and in Arabic we say, hada baytun. Hada baytun. So ma hada? Hada baytun. And I want you to say it like the way that you would ask a question. Ma hada? And you answer like you would answer a question, hada baytun, like a statement. So let's look at the last one right here. Abaytun hada. Good, some of you are typing it up. Abaytun hada means, is this a house? And did you guys hear that? My voice went up, right, Brother Hassan? He picked up on that. Is this a house? Abaytun hada. Is baytun a house. Hada this. Abaytun hada. And then let's look at our answer. You guys answer me. I see some answers already. Naam, hada baytun. Yes, this is a house. Naam, hada baytun. So let's read it. Naam, hada baytun. Naam is the answer word. Naam means, what does it mean? Yes, it means yes. So that's the answer, and then you explain the answer. Hada baytun. This is a house. Okay, I see some of you are asking the question, what does implied mean? So, you know in the sentence we have the very easy sentence, hada baytun. Hada means this, baytun means a house. Let's say that we were just going to say that in English. Hada baytun, this a house. Does that make sense? This a house? No, it doesn't, right? You don't have that. It doesn't make sense to us in English. So what we put inside of it is an is. We say this is a house instead of this a house. So in Arabic, we don't need the is. In English, we need it, right? In English, we have to hear that is. But in Arabic, you know it's there. You don't even need it. Sister Shifa, did you understand? In Arabic, we don't need the is. It's sort of hidden in there, implied in there, hidden. Arabic is smart. In a way, okay, you get it. Good, mashallah. So is implied. Implied means it's like, you know, hidden. It doesn't need to be there. It's understood. So hada baytun means this is a house. In Arabic, it's just hada this baytun, a house. Okay? Do any of you guys have any questions before we move on to the next exercise? Right at the beginning of class, I asked you how many of you got your books. Are you, the ones that got your books, are you writing in it? Are you using it, following along, putting your finger on it? Yes, you're good. It's easier, right, when you learn with the book in front of you. Yep, it's fine if you want to write in a notebook too, take some notes on a notebook. Good. Okay. Let's look at the third exercise. This time it's a bit different. I'm just going to go over it really quickly, and for homework I want you to do this. I know some of you already did. So let's read the third exercise directions. Lowin or lowini hadhihi sura. Lowin, lowini hadhihi surata. Lowin, lowin is the direction. Lowin means color, right? Some of you already know. MashaAllah. Lowin means color. Like, you know when I tell you color the picture. Lowin means color. And for girls, you'd say lowini. Right? So in parentheses, you see lowini. I'm sure some of you are picking up on how the commands are a little bit different, like how they're different in Arabic. Lowini, right? You hear that E sound at the end. But I'm not going to go, those are, you know, we're going to go there later, okay? So lowin, color. Hadhihi. What does hadhihi sound like? Hadhihi sounds like hadha, right? It's nearly the same, it is the same thing, just use it in different ways. Hadha, right, hadhihi means this. The same meaning as hadha, just the female form. We'll get there later. Hadhihi means this, just like hadha does. As-surata. Can some of you guess what as-surata means? Right, means picture, the picture. So, what's the directions? What is it telling us to do? Right, Brother Asher, color this picture. Right, Brother Junaid, color this picture. And I'm going to tell you guys to do this. Lowin hadhihi sura, or lowini hadhihi surata. I want you guys to color this picture. So at home, right now, oh, if you've already done it, it's fine. But for the ones who haven't done it, you can, inshallah, color this picture. If you want, you can send it to us. It'll be really nice. And what is the picture of in Arabic? Tell me what this is. I'm going to ask you, ma hadha. What is the picture? Right, it's a baytun. So, hadha baytun. The picture is a baytun. Okay? If you don't have the book, inshallah, when you get the book, you can do it then. So, I think my time is up now. We've just finished all the exercises, and inshallah now. So, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.